You ready?
Sure.
Your weapon will kill.
The ultimate Forged in Fire matchup.
You are the Forged in Fire champion.
2 champion blades in a deadly weapon showdown.
It will kill.
20 blades, 20 champions. You decide the winner. Forged in Fire madness.
The Pata.
I'm Travis Wirtz. I'm 34. Typically, I'm known for building grinders. Winning Forged in Fire the first time was a lot of fun because so many of my customers said, "I didn't know you could do that. I thought you just made grinders." That was a good feeling.
The Pata was a unique gauntlet weapon developed by the Marathas of central India. This double-edged weapon had a long, flexible blade over 4 feet long. The Pata was so distinctive, it was featured in the cult classic film Willow. Instead of featuring a guard like most swords, it had a steel gauntlet that would cover the hand and sometimes even the forearm. With their arm strapped inside of the gauntlet, the user would not have the use of their wrist. Therefore, a soldier equipped with a Pata needed experience in using such a unique weapon. While the Pata was commonly used by mounted warriors, its design allowed even a soldier on foot to strike from a wider variety of angles compared to a conventional sword.
What the hell is a Pata? Before, a Viking sword was on my list of things to make. And this is, I don't even know what this is.
The Scissor.
My name is Don Halter. I've been a Texan all my life. I plan on being a Texan the rest of my life. I got 3 degrees in nuclear engineering. I found my calling, cleaning up radioactive material, decontaminating stuff. We had a lot of Homer Simpson t-shirts.
Wielded by gladiators in ancient Rome, the Scissor was an ideal weapon for the bloody battles that ensued in the Colosseum arena. The contour of the sharp crescent-shaped blade was optimal for slashing and stabbing, while the armor encasing the forearm offered protection. Gladiators who used the Scissor were also known as Scissores. They could swiftly brandish the weapon in the heat of battle due to its surprisingly light weight. The dual block and cut capabilities of the Scissor freed the user's other arm for another weapon or shield, giving the user the advantage of multiple ways to attack.
Can't go wrong with 5160. The Pata is a broadsword blade that linked the sword blade to the forearm to generate power through the elbow and shoulder. I'm starting to see this gonna mess up some. I'm ready to quench my blade. Well, here we go. What I consider the most important part of this build is the hardening of the blade. If it's soft, it's not gonna hold an edge. If you hit something, you don't want it to stay bent. I would like to do some testing. That's tough, man. I still got to build my whole gauntlet. So if I make 14 gauge, I'll make it wider. Just make this, so if I make it bigger at 16 gauge, I can just dolly the whole thing. I have the fist of the gauntlet. I welded that to the arm piece of the gauntlet. I welded that to the guard, to the hand piece. I still got to put a strap in. I want a freaking sheepskin in it. All right, let's go. Time is running out. That's gonna make a mess, but I don't care. Oh, this is gonna suck. God damn it. The last 10 minutes was a bitch. Ah. All right, that works. What a piece of... I wish I could take that discoloration off. I'm out of time, right? Okay, then I'm done.
I'm not really familiar with a Gladiator Scissor, but since it is armoring, I've been doing armoring for about 25 years. And I'm sure I can overcome any challenges that come up for it. I'm using a coarse wrought iron combined with high carbon steel to make a composite welded blade. I have no idea what that came off of, just part of my 500 pounds of stuff. Hey man, we're Texas, we're bigger and better, and our blades are better. My whole gauntlet section is done in 3 pieces. The only thing I have left to do is to make sure all the parts fit back together. There's no warps in there that I can't take out. Problem I had first time. I'm trying to get the main cone put on. It's driving me nuts. There's a slight warp in it. It keeps catching on the inner layer. All right, one more time. There we go. Oh, that was a pain. Wouldn't want to trip while holding this. That would really suck. I want to make sure nothing's going to rattle loose when the judges start hitting stuff with it. That would hurt. So the final test. It rubs on a knuckle slightly, but to be honest, I didn't even notice that until afterwards because I was just having too much fun swinging and cutting things with it.
To see how much lethal damage your weapon can do, I will deliver some killing blows on this big carcass. Travis, you're up first. Ready?
Sure.
Travis, your design of your patah feels good when you're thrusting. It went all the way through the carcass. On a diagonal slice, almost cut all the way through the pig carcass. Overall, sir, your blade will kill. Good job.
Thank you.
Bladesmiths, this is a kill test. To see what kind of lethal damage your weapon will do, I will take your scissor and I will deliver killing blows on this ballistics dummy. Don, your turn.
Let's have some fun.
Let's do this. Good. Don, let's talk about your weapon. What I like about your weapon is that it's in line with the handle. On the initial cut here, it lacerated right through there. And in this backhand hook, your edge is deep to go in here and right into that cavity. Your weapon will kill.
Thank you.
Test your blade's strength. We're going to put it in our vise and then flex it both directions to 20 degrees. If your blade's strong, it should return to true. Travis, you're up first. Are you ready?
Yep.
Here we go.
I'm pretty nervous right now. Anytime somebody shoves your tip in a vise and goes bending on it, you can't help but think something bad's gonna happen.
20. Looks good so far. All right, Travis. You know, everything's still right and tight up here. Your connection to the gauntlet's very solid. Good job.
Thank you.
Now, the scissor was used in gladiatorial combat for both attack and defense. Now, to test the strength and durability of your weapon, we'll clamp them into our mechanical device here. The blade's going to come down and strike the armored cuff of your weapon twice, and then your weapon's going to be launched into this breastplate. So, Don, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's get you strapped in. So looking at this, I'm having a hard time finding where the sword hit it. And there's one teeny little mark. And the blade's still tight. On that edge is still a razor blade. There's no rolling at all. Very well done. It's nice.
Thank you.
To see how sharp your weapons are, I will take your patah and I'll deliver 3 sharp blows on these meat carcasses. Travis, you're up first. You ready?
Might as well. I feel pretty good going into weapons testing. I know my blade has good geometry and it's comfortable.
Well done.
Okay, Travis. Very nice, clean lines with your blade. On the motion, it's got great recovery. A little bit heavy for the gauntlet there, but it is wicked sharp. Your weapon will cut.
Thank you.
This is the sharpness test. To test the sharpness of your edge, I'm going to attack our Sandman here several times. Don, you ready?
I'm ready.
Don, I like the way this is set up. Tighter around the arm, but right here at my hand, my knuckle is just pounding into the side. You can see it slashed pretty easily on the arm, and then on the forward punch, didn't quite get the slash I was looking for. All in all, though, did the job.
Thank you.
Woo!
Now it's your turn. Which weapon will you choose? Forged in Fire Madness.